Welcome to the ta-ta-dam basis of drum circle. Ta-ta-dam, ta-ta-dam. Very excited that you're out here, and thank you to all of you. 谢谢你们, thank you for taking out your time to learn more about drum circle. So the Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club, Joyous Community Drum Circle will really go far. Yeah. Yeah, I see many new faces here. Let me see. Yeah, we got Yen Yen all the way from Singapore, and yeah, Elaine, nice to see you. Just now I mentioned the names here. I can only see some of you lah, so apologize if I cannot mention all your name. Catherine and Smita from India, yes. Maureen, and that's VJ. Siutin, Caroline, I'm so happy to see you. You can on your camera if you want, on your video. If you don't on also, it's okay lah, because here is mainly theory lah. I'm touching on mainly on the theory. So let me go on to the next slide. Those who don't know English, just pretend you know English lah. 谁不会听英文的假假好像会听啦 Okay. Okay, what's the objectives for today's event? The objectives is to understand the different types of drum circle. 鼓签很多种 many types. And also to understand the benefits of drum circle. And if anybody got any question, you can put in the chat lah, because I can read the chat now. And 好处的鼓签. And also to know the unwritten rules of drum circle etiquette. How to behave in a drum circle. Because we want to be also a bit of professional lah. Even though play, also we need to be professional a bit. You all can hear me loud and clear.
Yes.
Good. And if we have the time, we will play some basic rhythm. Please encourage okay, later, yes, you know, President sent me a message. He said, encourage you all to come and join our majestic Johor Festival on September 8 and 18. Lots of fun, and we will have lots of drum circle there as well. You see? We have our Joyous Community Drum Circle, more than this lah, but this is the picture that I got. You see Mr. Kenny. Mr. Kenny is not here. Is Teresa Ho here? Because I saw her name. If she's not here, can someone call her? Maybe they got mistaken the time. Because Teresa Ho can play drum circle well, and I hope that she's here lah. Teresa Ho. Anybody can call her if she's not here? 可以吗?
Oh, I try.
Okay, thank you, Maggie, because she's quite an important role for our Joyous Community Drum Circle. Of course, we have our drum circle director, Senwa. Senwa, where are you? Senwa, you want to say some words or not? Before I say more, I must introduce you, our drum circle director, Senwa.
Hello. Hello, Happy New Day. Welcome everyone to join our drum circle.
Yeah, Senwa is our drum circle director for 2 years. So let's encourage her more by joining more. Okay, Senwa, you just say a few words before I proceed.
Hello, good afternoon. All are welcome to join our drum circle to practice. Now we can learn from our mentor Li Jin to learn more things. Today we just write down all the points. How we just follow her. Then we can get more things to learn. And you all are welcome to join our drum circle. When I think we will put in the text that we put in the web, so you can join our drum circle physically at our fun center.
Thank you, Senwa. Maybe in future we will also have online and our fun center, and also in the various gardens. And in fact, we are at monthly, we do go to the psychiatric hospital. There's Hospital Permai every 4th Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And very fun. Later I will show you what they have done, the last 2 weeks that they have been there. Raise your hand if you want to be able to participate in the drum circle. Raise your hand. I see Maggie raise hand. Anybody else who want to participate in the drum circle? Elaine, Esther Smalin, Alice, our president. Ashwani, you want to participate or not? A drum circle? Yeah, I saw your hand now, Rashwin. Yes, Yutian, Lucy, Doreen. Those who have not raised your hand, hopefully after this session, you'll be inspired to really go for the Asmita. Later on, you can form a drum circle in India also. Oh, yeah. You see, Esther Smalin raised a big hand there. I saw a question here. Rashwin said, is there any specific reason for drum circle? We will go through first, and then the questions I will answer you, because throughout this session, you will see, yes, there is some rhythm. Our heart is our rhythm already. Okay, so very good. So you have raised your hand, you want. So happy afternoon. Welcome to this 90 minutes of getting to know more about drum circle. This is a very basic one. Most of you know my name. My name is Lee Jean. I'm a pharmacist by profession who believes in lifelong learning and learning at least one new thing daily. So some of you, are already learning one new thing daily. So good. And for those, raise your hand if you have never participated in any drum circle. May you? Oh, okay. Sister Yang put up because she follow me, you see. So I see everybody have been to a drum circle. Nobody have raised your hand and said you have not been to a drum circle. So everybody have been to a drum circle. So some may be a revision. And I'm very fortunate that I was introduced to drum circle about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was a JB Arts Festival, more than 10 years ago. And later on, I attended program by Kalani Das. Kalani Das, very popular in drum circle. And of course, Arthur Howe. Arthur Howe is the father of modern drum circle. When they were in Singapore, this Esther Smalin had joined me also when we went for Kalani class. Later, some of us also attended program by John Heshdon and Heike Raman in Kuala Lumpur. And Kalani also went to Kuala Lumpur. Some of us also went and joined. Of course, my interest grew more when Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club have their own Joyous community drum circle. Yeah, I want to make a disclaimer. My disclaimer, I'm not an expert in drum circle. Whatever I'm going to show you here is what I have researched on for the last few days when I took on this task. I say I want to share info on the basis of drum circle. So what I learned, now I share. I'm no experts in that, and we all learn together. Is that okay? Okay, no answer means okay lah. Okay, Teresa Ho. I saw Teresa Ho is inside here, right?
Yes.
I saw Teresa Ho. Okay, Teresa Ho, you see you are facilitating drum circle with the Ho Ho Ha Ha sound at the Cerebral Palsy Association Center some years back. So let's watch. Let's watch. Let's watch our awesome Teresa Ho doing the. So everybody also can facilitate one. Let's watch.
Yeah. Thank you.
President Wichin. Wow. So you see, anyone can facilitate. It's just that we all work in a team. And you see here we have the cerebral palsy, the members there? Can the co-host help to mute those who has a background that is noisy? Who is it? Can identify or not?
Yeah. Cannot because you are using the screen. Hard to see.
You can go. Oh, LK is who? LK. Never mind. I mute LK lah.
You mute.
Because sometimes I can see, sometimes I can't see. But it's very good. Okay. So, Friza Ho, congratulations. So more of seeing you facilitating the drum circle. Is that okay, Friza? What are some of the common instruments in the drum circle? Because this is a basic thing, so at least you all would know something. The slides I can give you all if you request. I can give you all the slides, so at least you know something. It's very basic. And the first one, dun-dun, a bass drum. The bass drums are very important. This is a dun-dun. This is a dun-dun.
Yeah, the biggest one.
Biggest one. Or if you all can see me, this we can also use. Okay, I disappearing. This is a hand drum, which is a big one, which also can be used as a bass drum. Bass drums are very important because they are the one who keep the tempo. So the most important, not say most important, one of the basic group myself is the bass drum. Bass drum is this one. You see, dun 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 dun. We have one in our center. Hand drums are djembe. These are very popular. A lot of members love djembe and they can play well too. And the next one is melodram. Melodrums, they have the two melods where they can use the pom 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 pom. These are called melodrums. Sometimes it can be a hand, or sometimes it can also be like the djembe, but it's not the djembe. It's the melodrums or the frame. We do have many frame, the frame where we use the melod stick and hit pom pom pom. The next one, the shakers. The shakers, you see here, we have the shakers here. The rattles, the maracas, the shakers, these are the one. So at least you will know, hey, actually, I know what is a rattle. I know what is a shaker. Then when the drum circle, you say, get some wood. And you know what is the wood, the wood sound. We have this wood block, which I like to use there. I have this very easy. Y'all can use two sticks like just now. I saw who was Susan Low got two sticks. This is also the wood. This is the wood also. The wood. So very good. You have the wood, and then of course we also need to have some metal sound. The bells. So the cowbells are very important. Or we got the agogo bell. The agogo bell also make very nice noise. So when you say bells, they are mainly the metal. Like that, the doesn't mean metal sound. Ting, 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 that sound. Very nice. And eventually we have tambourine. This is a tambourine. We have quite a number in our center too. So actually, Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club have a huge collection of the instruments required for a drum circle. Of course, there are more things like what we have. This is the shaker, the rattle, the shaker, the egg. I think most of you also have the egg. This is the shaker. And we can also have a flute. Some of them, this is the additional. They got nice flute. They can play the flute. Solo. This is more of solo. Sometimes you do have solo in a drum circle. History of drum circle. You listen history. Why I draw the heart there is that rhythm. The first rhythm that we have. As a baby in the mother's womb, we already listen to the So everybody, every one of us have rhythm. There are some who say, I don't know rhythm I don't know You feel your heart, then you can get the rhythm. And in laughter yoga also very good. We also got rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But the very best one, or the one that we have with us all the time, is our heartbeat. Our heartbeat is our rhythm. If you say you don't know rhythm, then you feel your heart. Dum, 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 dum. Depend on how it goes. Those days, modern times, most cultures have drum for rituals. Even the Chinese, the African, And some of the tribal people, they do have drum for rituals, for celebration, for New Year, for birthdays or new birth, life being born, or ceremonies. Ancient times, they have a lot of this. They are also considered as drum circles, because you see some shows like the African show or what, you see they do sit in a circle. In the campfire also, we do sit in a circle. So that's why it's called a drum circle. Some is for healing, for pain, for suffering. They also, suffering reduction. They also sit in a circle for healing. For healing is good. So the simplest and most beautiful way to connect without words is just music. Music connects people. Like they say, laughter connects. So laughter is also actually a form of music if you laugh in a rhythmic way. So can connect without words. We don't need words. I talk so much about Arthur Howe. Arthur Howe is the father of modern drum circle. I am fortunate to have met him and also to learn from him. And I even have a chance to interview him. So you all listen carefully for this 4 minutes plus video on what he explained about drum circle, modern drum circle, because ancient time already got drum circle. So he is more on the modern drum circle. He also mentioned that even in the womb, he already hear the drumming or the rhythm in the mother's womb. So let's listen. That's Arthur Howe. Now he's 70 plus. 70多岁.
I started drumming in my mother's 3rd trimester. Okay, she was very happy for me to leave. Okay, so I've been drumming all my life. So I didn't just decide to do drum circles because they didn't exist, really. There were just 2 kinds of drum circles when I was growing up. There were hippie thunder drummer circles, free-form anarchist circles in the park, and there were culturally specific study circles. Okay, nothing in between. The free-form circles always crashed and died, and there were people who were ignorant of how to listen to and play with each other and make connections and things like that. But they were excited to be a part of this noisy drumming thing. And then on the other side, there's these people who are like trying to study the cultures of rhythmic culture, such as in Africa, taiko drumming in Japan, gamelan music in Indonesia. And there was no place in between for people, only hippie thunder drummers and culturally specific study groups. And I started facilitating rhythm-based events inside schools and corporate trainings and special needs, music therapy, so on and so forth, and also incorporating them in my classes at the University of California in Santa Cruz, where we would do, they were learning specific rhythms, village music circle, ethnomusicology, but at the same time I was encouraging improvisation and drum circle consciousness. So I didn't develop the drum circle, it was already happening in so many different ways before me. What I did is develop a facilitated rhythm-based event. I facilitated drum circle and then started teaching people how to apply that to different populations. School kids, corporate trainers, special needs. Drum circles for everything. You know, if we all sit together and drum together, we probably won't kill each other. Okay? And you start in your community, first of all, and then you move it out of your community. And so we're already doing that in a number of different ways. And one of those ways is find a cause, and then take that cause and use drum circles to help support that cause. What we've been doing is pardon me, while I get undressed, okay, I'll show you, is this program that we've been doing for the last 5 years. It's called Drumstrong. And it happens in one place in the United States, but in actuality, at the exact same time, all over the world, people get together and they drum together. And we connect all the groups up together with webcasts. And we do a drum circle in this place in the United States that lasts for 24 hours. We keep the drumming going for 24 hours, from noon to noon. And at the same time, drum circles join us from 57 circles from 20 different countries joined us this year. World peace. Now Drumstrong is about cancer research and development and raising money for that. But what it does is it brings many different communities together to drum together, and it shows us how small the community, the world is. But really, when you just go local, like someplace in Singapore or Malaysia where you've got many different cultures all together in the same metropolis, you sit down, you drum together, and all of a sudden race, religion, and gender disappear, and we're all just people connecting together in the moment, making magic music. That's moving towards personal peace, community peace, and world peace.
Wow. This interview was done 9 years ago. So at that time he was 66 years old. So now he should be 75 years old. 75 years old, still drumming, and he's still the #1 for modern drum circle in the world. So if got chance, if he's down in Singapore or Kuala Lumpur, we all must go and learn from him again. He's a very nice guy, like a grandfather. He used to sign off when I chit-chat with him. He said, Uncle Arthur. So I call him Uncle Arthur. Okay, there he is. Father of modern drum circle. And he have this book, very interesting book. I'm not sure whether we have this in our library. You see, 9 years ago, I was so plump. Now still plump. Very good, because drumming is very happy. Very happy. And okay, according to Arthur Howe, so now this is all theory. Just now what you have heard, now you see the wordings. He mentioned that there are 3 obvious examples of drum circle. There are 3 very obvious ones, but we will emphasize on one. Number 1 is that the free-form improvisational drum circle. It has no rules, no rule, no leader, no facilitator. It's just a group of people who just play. And it is so that people can express, they can express themselves very well, and the good and not so good point, because the music keep on changing. So sometimes it can be so beautifully moments of rhythmical connection because people put in and really it come out nice. But it can also be very painful because the rhythm get disconnected and people bend here, bend there, and the rhythm it just crash and then it burn, it just die off. So the music just gone haywire, no more, because there's no facilitator. Well, like just now you see Teresa got facilitate. If you know that the music is way off, she can try to bring it up and bring it down again. So this is the free form. And the second form is the culturally specific drum circle. Like just now when I talk about the history, it is like cultures, So there are a lot of rules that you have to do this, you have to do that. And then it's more for prayers and more of chanting and more of what, so that people get together playing one rhythm without stopping or even changing. So they keep on playing the same thing. Tong, tong, tong. I think for the Buddhist monk, they used to the same chant that go on and on and on. So the rhythm has a name and a purpose. They have purpose because it is for culture and cultural history and has passed down from generation to generation. So actually it dated very long time ago. So the rhythm song can be played by a group of disciplined drummers without changing. They keep on playing the same thing. So this is very structured, very structured. The first one is very like no structure. Pim pam, pim pam, pim pam. Sometimes you can get nice music. Sometimes you get hurting the ears. So what just now after how mentioned is that there's something in between, and that's where the modern drum circle is all about. A very friendly, facilitated community drum circle, and that's where our Johor Bahru Joyous community drum circle we falls into this community drum circle. Is a middle ground between the two extremes, like just now the two extremes. Freedom of expression, and also with the understanding of respect that we interactively with music assisting now. So it's guided by a rhythm event facilitator. So it's good that if all of y'all learn how to facilitate. If you don't try, you never know. We have people who our members who are really good in it. The only thing is that they need more practice. You know, they have the courage because of laughter. They got the courage, and because they have the opportunity, they can facilitate. But we need more opportunity for them to facilitate. And also, to make space for others people, rhythm exploration. Later, I will talk about the benefits. You can see why. And then they also can contribute their own rhythmical spirit. Eventually, they will come into like a group type of music. And then another facilitator come in and have another music. So it's not a fixed structure type of music. This is what we gear towards too. For example, all these materials is from Arthur Howler. His website is here, www.drumcircle.com. He has this drumcircle.com website. That means he is the one we look towards to for drum circle. People from all levels of musical expertise can. You don't know music, you know music, also can. That's what he mentioned. He mentioned that share their rhythmical spirit. That means the willingness with whatever drums and percussion they bring to the event. Some say they don't have. They don't have to be a drummer to participate. They don't even have to have a drum. They can play a plastic bottle, right? The plastic bottle, you turn upside down, you cut off the head, you pom, 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 you got noise already. They can even use a can, a soda can or a drink can, 7-Up can, put some rocks inside. Then also you can make a rattle already. Or you can use 2 sticks, like just now I demonstrate and Susan also demonstrate, right? You also can. So you don't need to buy expensive drums or percussion instrument. The quality of the music produced in an event is not based on any expertise of the players. So it doesn't mean that you're so good, I'm not good, then I better don't go to drum circle. No, you can there. But on the quality of the relationship, drum circle is more on relationship with one another, and not say you are better than me or I'm better than you or what. We all enjoy the moment together. So the result is those magical musical moments. One powerful voice created of the many. There are so many voices, right? But into many. And in these moments, the players don't worry. They stop worrying about keeping time because as they know, time has stopped. When all voices become one power voice, time has stopped. So we don't worry about time. And it's like what they call it, laughter is also a form of meditation. Drumming can also be a form of meditation because our focus is on there and we are not thinking of any other thing. And like what Bachan said, you know, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts going through our mind, but when we drum, we don't feel the thoughts. So in its place is a living, breathing entity expressing timeless joy, passion, and release through the power of rhythm. So the beauty of a community drum circle where many of our members have been experiencing pre-COVID time, and now we are looking forward to this period of time where we can get together again and to share this power of rhythm to the community and of course to our own members and to ourselves. Wow, powerful. We have the beauty of laughter yoga. We have the beauty of community drum circle. And later on, Maggie, we will have another session on the beauty of clowning. So wonderful, so wonderful. My favorite, and also Esther Smalin, one of her favorite. Inclusion, cooperation, and appreciation. ICA. When you talk about drum circle, these three alphabet comes out. ICA. I means inclusion. We include everyone. We cannot say, "Ayah, you don't know how to play. Don't come in. Don't spoil the music." No, we don't do that. And we don't say, "Ayah, you small kid, you cannot." Ayah, you cannot. Sometimes you say you cannot hear, but actually deaf people can play also because they can feel the tempo. They feel the tempo. Oh, and Rashwin, you see, just now it has been shown the Cerebral Palsy Association in Johor Bahru. We went there, and they are also enjoying. Those days we used to go. So in future, drum circle director, Senwa, I'm sure she will also make some connections together with our president, Wichin, to go back into the Cerebral Palsy Association and have fun, joyous community drum circle there. So we include everyone. Inclusion. This ICA, at least if the rest you forget, you must not forget this ICA. Inclusion. 每个人都可以玩啊 ，inclusion 啊，没大没小 also can come. Then the second one is cooperation. We need to cooperate because, like just now we mentioned, that if you are good, doesn't mean that you will be the one who monopolize you play your music. You have to cooperate. You have to listen to others. Oh, that music nice. Then we groove into that music. Yeah, we cooperate, and you not only shot sendiri, you just play the ping pong. You have to listen to others. If you can only hear your own drum sound, you are not in the drum circle. When you drum in, somebody say, "Oh, I play until so nice, I play and play." But you must be able to listen to others and how to merge in together with them to cooperate to bring out the best music out. Not really necessarily music, the rhythm, the soothing of the music. And appreciation, acknowledgement. And you see the facilitator, they will acknowledge, "Oh, you play well," acknowledge. Even laughter also, we appreciate when somebody did well. "Oh, yes," that's why you say, very good, yeah. In fact, there are a lot of combination of laughter in drum circle. We have some very good facilitators who are also laughter yogi. For example, just now I mentioned Kalani Das. Kalani Das, if you just Google and you YouTube, he gives lots of free lessons on drum circle. He is a certified laughter yoga teacher. Wow. So imagine that. They take the best of everything and then they put it together and they come up. So appreciation is very important. We appreciate everyone who is playing. We appreciate at least with a note in your head when you see that person playing well, or maybe you can give a thumbs up, and that person, especially a newcomer, will feel so safe and so nice. Okay, this is what I meant. You see, Aiden is from One Heartbeat, Singapore, and the other time he came up to JB, and this is in Taman Merdeka. We have drum circle there quite often, and you see he inclusion involve the student. Let's listen. It's less than a minute. You can
Eliana from
Wow. See, a lot of students came because the students love music, and this is a very big group. Yeah, because we went to the school there, we showcased to the school, and the school principal is so happy. So that when we say we have this event, and then they send, and then you see a lot of members behind here. I can see Pauline. Just now I saw a few others now. Even Dorothy is here and all that. Now another video on our Madalena, teacher Madalena, which is in the Pelangi group. I show you all this is to bring back memories and to see that anyone Anyone can be in a drum circle, anyone can facilitate. This is a small group, all the aunties, all of us here, I think the youngest also about 50 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus. We have one auntie now, today she's already 90 plus. Sister Pearl, 90 plus. At that time, maybe she's 80 plus. Yi Jie, 这个连姐, they are president here. Okay, let's listen. So you see, we also incorporate laughter there. Very good, very good. Yeah, and see some of them bring their own instrument and hit and play. So it need not to be like very professional and very expensive. Just bring a few chairs. Each of us bring one chair, and then we just sit down there and we just play for 20 to 30 minutes. So hope that we can have this activity again. It's so cheerful and so fun. So like our drum director said, want to go fun center to do. Not necessary, not necessary, because fun center is enclosed. In fact, outdoor better with this situation now. Outdoor, you got more fresh air. It's better. In the aircon room, it's not so conducive. Next one. Any questions so far? If not, then I take a break. Maggie, maybe you can lead us one laughter exercise. One laughter exercise, Maggie.
Okay, can't see myself. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Let's do laughter exercise. Now we are famous for laughter. Is teh tarik. Afternoon tea. Come, let's go. Let's sing. My teh tarik is so nice. You know why I'm so sleepy? So I must drink teh tarik. Second cup. The last one, I'm going to offer your friends. We're going to offer to our friends. Okay. Yeah, teh tarik for you. Very good. Yay. Bagus. Yay. Yay. Thank
you, Maggie. You see, our members, anytime we call them, they will do laughter. Same as also drum circle. Once you have more confidence, you know more about drum circle. Later on, when you've been called upon to go and jump in the circle and do, then you are able to, because we are all willing to share, willing to learn. There are some principles of drum circle. This lady here, she is also a student of Arthur Howe, but now she's also very good. I have her book here, and our fun center, we have some copies. Some members also have this copy of book. It's called The Art and Heart of Drum Circle. So according to her, there are 7 principles that she laid out in the book. So I will just go through with you, so at least you will understand what some simple principle. So one of the principle is there's no audience. So remember, there's no audience. We just play as a group, and so you don't need to say, "Ayu, after play wrongly, how ayu this?" No. There's no audience, so you can just play and then just incorporate the ICA. Include everybody, you cooperate, and then you appreciate. Don't think of who is looking, who is what lah. Anyway, we are in a group, and people who look, they enjoy looking also good. Like laughter, right? When you're in the garden, you do laughter. We don't say, hey, come, you see how we do, good or not, and all that. So there's no audience. So there's no audience in a drum circle, one of the principles. No rehearsal. Ayo, have to prepare, rehearse, and then go. We can rehearse our rhythm and all, but we don't rehearse the whole program. Say, 9 o'clock you do this, 9:10 you do this, 9:20, just like what we do in any program. No, you don't need to rehearse, because the music, like just now they mentioned that, right? Accumulatively, one music, nice music will come out. So if you rehearse, then we will be so focused on what to do next. Then the enjoyment is not a drum circle. Maybe that one is more on the, just now we said for ritual, structured, that one maybe they need to. Yeah, I saw Sarah coming in also, right? Good. Enjoy the session. There's no right or wrong. So if there's somebody next to you say, hey, you play wrongly. Actually, there's no right or wrong. Maybe that person got her own rhythm. But sometimes there are some who have no confidence. We can just guide them a bit, but there's no right and wrong. We let them explore. Let them explore, especially children. If you tell them what is right, what is wrong, they will not want to come to a drum circle anymore. Also, we let them enjoy. And there's no teacher. There's no teacher. This is what I meant is within the circle. But behind that, we can have a music teacher who can teach us certain things and all. And it is inclusive. We mentioned ICA, right? Include everyone. So we encourage, some passerby, we will bring some of the equipment and show them. Then if they take, they take. They don't take also is okay. Then they will sit down and play. Some very shy, especially. Same as laughter, right? Last time when you do laughter in the garden, a lot of people also very shy, right? Siu Tian, when you first laugh, you also feel very shy, right? Drum circle also, you dare not touch the instrument. But after that, wow, you will jump in and enjoy. Similar, I can see a lot of similarities between laughter, drum circle, and later you see clowning, also similar. All this is for fun and joy. And spontaneity drives, that means you let it happen, like say, go with the flow, let it happen. And not to be, restrictive. This cannot, that cannot, this cannot, so sabit. So we are all learning. Sometimes I also tend to be so tense up. So we are all learning. Relax. It's about much more than just drumming. Much more than just drumming. It's not just play drum. You must know the rhythm. Play this. Always remember we have a rhythm in us. That's our heartbeat. We have a rhythm in us. And recreational drumming philosophy. This is by Remo. Remo is one of the brand of the drums and the equipments. They are training manual. So I also extract from them. What is recreational drumming philosophy? Quite similar to. It's about inspiring successful living. So it is not about inspiring successful drumming. So for recreational drumming philosophy, it's not about must be a very successful drumming, No. It's not about successful drumming. It is about successful living. Very profound, successful living. Then the second one is that, let me get my slide one sec. It's about exceptional support and personal expression. Support, people support you, you support people. And it's not about your exceptional performance. So when people go play drum circle, it's not say, I can do well, I perform well. No, it's not about that. It's more about exceptional support and personal expression. So we go there, it's not to show off, but we go there is to support one another and for us to express more. This is another number 2 philosophy. Then it's about giving people permission to play. Giving people permission to play and not teaching them to play. It's not about teaching people to play. It's not about teaching, it's giving them permission to play. Permission. So if you see people pass by or stand by there, we say, come I teach you how to play. Oh, that means we get the philosophy wrong. Is that we give them the permission. So usually we will pass the thing to them, we will show them, just to offer them, give them permission to hold on to the drum or hold on to your wood block. So we give them the permission to play. So far, so good? Yeah, hopefully I can get 1 or 2 response when I ask question. So far, so good.
Yes.
Yeah, Rashmi, good. Because when I was going all these notes, I'm so happy also. I also learned a lot. Facilitators are caring, compassionate, and intuitive guides. They are not the best musician. They are not only talented. Some are very talented musicians, but they are not only that. But they are caring, compassionate, and intuitive guides. Means they know who need help. They know how to enter to make the group into one. Like they say, one voice out of many voices. Wow, very good. Very good on that. And finally, is that it's about sharing for the sake of personal empowerment and not acquiring technique. Not acquiring technique means not say you must play so well. No, it's how we empower people and even empower ourselves also for the sake of empowerment that we can play and we join in and we enjoy for that 30-40 minutes. So the recreational drumming philosophy. Before I go into the benefits, I will put into a breakout room. How many of you here? And the question or the thing that you can discuss is explore the benefits of drum circle, because now you have learned a little bit about the history and what is drum circle. So in your mind, you already would have some ideas. Hey, the benefits so good. So I will put you in different rooms and give you 5 minutes to discuss. And later on, you come back to the main group and then share what are some of the benefits you think can derive from the drum circle. So benefits of drum circle, I stop share. So I see how many of you here. There are 28. I can put into 6 rooms. Never mind lah. I put to 7 rooms lah. 7 rooms. Cannot. 7 is too few of you. 5 rooms lah. 5 rooms. So I will break you all into 5 rooms randomly. Then you just discuss lah. Because I do not know which room you will go to. So 5 rooms. Random. Okay. So you know what you need to do for the 5 minutes is to explore what are the benefits of drum circle. Okay, go. Room 1, Alice, Esther, Smalin, Sukian. So open all rooms. So you just enter lah. You know how to choose or not? You just put joy. Did you see something that come out? You just click joy. Then you go to your room and happy hour 5 minutes. 你看到那个叫你 join， 你就 tick and join。还有谁还没有 join 的？秀玲，你有看到吗？他有叫你参加Who else have not joined？ 秀玲，
我以为是你们参加，所以我没有参加哦。
没有参加，你要再 join 了。你再 join 啦，再 join 有吗？
要加入还是不要加入？
要加入。
我按加入哈。
按加入。修理 go the other side.
The other group, this handphone don't join.
Okay, can.
A group of people lah.
Improve mobility. Increase stamina. More positivity.
More
create happy and joyous mood.
进来了，我们还没。Okay.
We don't know what to
We all haven't discussed yet.
Can we all just discuss 啦？那个股权的好处。Okay,
股权的好处。Please help who to unmute. I help her. She cannot unmute.
亮相。
Liang Hiang cannot unmute. I try to unmute for her. Ask to unmute.
Can I,
No, still cannot. Unmute. 还没有啊。
香姐，你 unmute. Okay, very good,
thank you,
very
thank
good.
you. Now
Okay,
well
I
done,
leave
well
the
done.
room.
Okay, we discuss what is the benefit.
So from may I know Doreen, you can read the name or not? I don't know they're from where. One is from Miss from India. I can't see the name. Yeah, hello.
Smita.
Then the other? The other one?
So you discussed on the benefits,
Yes.
Will be smiling the whole time.
Everybody will feel very happy and joyful. And the rhythm is you continue to be happy.
A very native, almost tribal feeling that you have in us. And it's something like
but at least you so fast you come back. You got 60 seconds.
As of
Never mind. Which group are you in?
Esther and Rajwin and Chisoken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Yeah, Elaine also come back already. Actually, you all have 60 seconds. When we put there, you got 60 seconds. Wow. Topang also come back. Maggie also come back. 60 seconds already. You must come back and don't leave the meeting.
No stress up.
No stress out.
No stress up. No stress. No stress.
Oh, no stress. But all came back or not? Or
Came back already. Okay, back.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So it's only about 5 minutes that you all have. So with drumming, with laughter, with music, you all are all very fast thinkers and can act very fast. So maybe I would like to call upon group number 5.
Oh, so number 5 already.
Yeah, we are now 5. You got to present now. Is it? Yes. What are the benefits? Yes.
Just voice it out lah, because you are the first one, so the best you say. So if not, all would have been taken by others already.
But who's the first one to come in?
Number 5 is who? Number 5. Group 5 is Maggie, is it? Group 5,
Yeah.
Maggie. Maggie, can you say something?
Oh, I was thinking my group all also got something to say, so we call them the 5 of them. Quick, faster.
Because you only got the 1 minute to present.
And you see, it's all the level of music is all the same. Nobody has any stress. Second, Elaine, quick.
The music, regardless of age, everybody can do it. You see, as they hold the instruments, it will give them the peace of the mind when they hold the instrument. They give them some sound, regardless of whether they are old or young. They can play. You see, that's the benefit.
Next, Tofong.
When we have drum circle, it's a fun time. We join together in a group. Anybody, even if we don't know them, they just come in and we make friends and we have fun together, playing whatever instruments we can. And it is a really fun time.
Now, next one is Su Jian,
Yeah.
followed by Liang Jie.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm thinking is that it's a good bonding with all my friends together, and then we enjoy. And one thing is also we can release your tension. Might be you have any problem or anything. Then after we come to music, and we can release everything. It's a very good enjoying. I like it.
Next one, Xiang Jie.
什么好处，香姐？ Happy. Oh, very good.
Very good.
Yay. Very good. Yay. Group number 4. Who's ahead? Group number 4. Fast, because we still got a lot to cover. Right then, group number 4. Who is group number 4? Group number 4. Let me see their name here. Ashwani, Vijay, Susan Tai, you.
And you.
Yeah. I said drum circle connect people. That's why we connect together. That's all. Next, Aswani.
Yeah, drum circle actually is very nice concept for easing, and there is one basic principle: inclusiveness, cooperation, and appreciation, which benefits everyone in the drum circle, and participation is very, very important. Thank you.
Next.
Me.
You.
Yeah, I have not actually joined any drum circle before, but during video that was shown a few days ago, I was so surprised that the music was so soothing, 很舒服，听了很舒服. So I immediately become very attentive. So I'm so happy. And today I learned drumming is inclusion, cooperation, and
appreciation.
Appreciation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Vijay now, Vijay.
Think she has left.
No, I haven't. I'm still here.
No, but
Yeah, Vijay. Because I can't show you because your video not on, so I can't spotlight you.
Okay, hang on. Right.
Okay. A fast one, come. Because we still got 3 more groups.
Basically, for me, I was introduced this when we went for the thing at Iskandar Patri. We were supposed to be just clowns, but we got dragged into this. And it's interesting simply because it accepts you regardless of whether you know how to hit a note or not.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So the acceptance part, you should ask my town head, who is Maggie. I can't even find a song to get into my dance at one time. And it's accepting people for who they are.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful. Group number 3, and that is Bachan, our Vice President group. Yeah, Bachan, the benefits.
I thought muting is writing.
Then you can say something. Each one say something.
Oh,
you say something, yes.
Actually, ours is a drum circle is help purposes, anxiety, overcoming depression, and then communication among people, cooperation, and yeah, quite a lot we share inside there.
Okay. I feel that the drum circle brings harmonious effect to the community and among the players. So once you start playing, you will just have eye contact with each other, and then you enjoy the music together, and it's really fun. Okay. Next. Julie. Julie, can you unmute yourself? Yes. Come. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Okay.
Yes, unmute.
Drum circle give a very good health benefit. Everyone should do it more often. Okay.
Okay, any other benefits from the group? Benefits.
Susan? Anyone want to share? Senghua?
Li-Jin, I would like to share my...
Is it your group yet? Now it's group 3. Group 3. Rashwin is group 1, huh? So group 3, is it okay now? Then I call them the next group. Very good, very good. Yay. Now is group number 2. Number 2. Senwa also number 2. Smita, Senwa, Siulin, Sarah, Lucy. Okay, Smita. Rashwin is group 1. Rashwin is not. So Smita. Okay, Smita. Those who want to say can speak now. Maybe Smita want to say something.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. It was so wonderful learning about drum circle, and the major benefits I can say from what I learned. First of all, caring is sharing. Like when we intend to have a drum circle, we care for each one of us. Like each one of us, no matter what you have, it doesn't matter what you can play, it doesn't matter who you are into it. So there is a form of unifying force. So from being an individual, only me, we go to a universal energy force which develops each person. It doesn't matter what problem you're facing, we forget our problems, and for that moment, we are into that moment. So we are very mindfully using that time for, creating new talents, for becoming a better person. Maybe we may turn out to be a very good drummer, who knows? So unknown talents come out, and then it relieves your stress, your health improves, and you're able to laugh and play and have joyful moments. So thank you so much for introducing this, giving knowledge about this drum circle. It's very interesting. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Any other from the group want to add on?
Yeah. Okay.
Sarah.
Sarah. Just one key point about what you mentioned about inclusiveness is really amazing, because you include everyone, no matter who you are, what you are, and it really humbles oneself. Thank you. Thanks, Jane.
Thank you. Welcome, Senwa.
Yes, because that's what Sarah said. We can invite, when we are on the field physically, we can invite everyone to join us. Then maybe a lot of friends. If So we'll be very friendly to ask those people to join us. They will be happy. I think they'll be appreciate that we teach them something. Use bottle, biscuit tin also can use. And after the drum circle, you will feel so stressful, no? So relaxed. And maybe I hope after this, maybe we can have the Zoom drum circle so that those from overseas can join us once a month or what. Then
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Any more sharing before I go to group 1? If not, thank you so much. And group 1, yes, we have Rashwin, we have Esther smiling, and we have who else? Rashwin also, right? We can, yeah.
Okay,
Esther smiling can start.
I start. Okay, I start 1 point. 1 point only. Everyone can play. You can, I can, everyone can. That's wonderful. Okay. Thank you. Rasling?
I like the point where Esther has said everyone can play, because these benefits are also similar like when I first attended my first drum circle class in inclusive outdoor classroom. So I guess drum circle is very, very good social connector, improve hand mobility, and it relieves stress and also promotes longevity, and most importantly promotes social interaction through play.
Wonderful. Anyone else from the group want to share? Alice Sukian?
I know so little about the drum circle only. I only feel that we can more cooperate with the people together, and then we can learn more. I mean, we can follow everybody in one time. You can feel that your rhythm is more good for dancing or singing or that.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Alice, you want to share something before I go on to the lesson?
Because I can alert your hearing. Really alert the stop, start, and the tune. And every instrument got different kind of sound.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You all have done so wonderfully well. Let's give all yourself a round of applause. Oh, pat yourself. Thank you so much. Before I proceed on, I have to ask your permission. We may overrun by 10 minutes. Is it okay? Because I still have to talk about the benefits and a little bit more. Let me see what I have. So I have done this. The breakout room you have done. Let me go on to the next slide. Okay, most of the benefits you have mentioned. So this is just a run through lah. So I will just run through, and these slides I will give it to you. Then you can go and see whether you have hit the right note. But all of you have hit the right notes in telling us the benefits. Reducing tension, anxiety, depression, stress, boosting immune system. This is also like laughter yoga lah. Controlling chronic pain, because when we are so happy, your endorphins will also be produced, you know, when we are drumming. Yes, a lot of good hormones will be released. And you also release your negative feelings and making social interactions and a sense of community. Yes, that's why we call our club the Joyous Community Drum Circle, because definitely there's a sense of community, like inclusion and all that. Improving language, yes. Unknowingly, you will know, hey, my English have improved. At least I know to say 1, 2, let's all play. And then we also know how to say sort of like in laughter. We learn so many languages. We're very good. Yeah. So in drumming, we can also learn a lot. Yeah, somebody also talked about joy mobility. I think Rashwin touched on that. Your posture and your motor skills. That's why we go to the Cerebral Palsy Association, and we also go to senior homes to do all this. Children would also improve a lot, benefit a lot from this. Improving self-realization. Say, I don't know, now I know. Wow, self-realization. Because you have been given the space and the opportunity. And again, this is the same, releasing negative feelings and emotional trauma. Because sometimes through life, we have gone through a lot of trauma and all that. Another one, this is again my favorite author, Christine Stevens. In her book, she mentioned the benefits, very simple. We have fun, really. And then self-expression, you can express. You play your drum, you express slow music, fast music, and all that. The tempo. Stress reduction, yes, very straightforward. Social interaction and community building was mentioned in the other slide. Camaraderie and support, yes, because we are like one big family, and every time is celebration time. So wonderful, right? And multi-generational family activity, grandson, grandpa, and father, mother, all can play together. So multi-generational, and not say music is only for the old people or music is only for the teenager. No, it's multi-generational inclusion, right? Develop key musical keys such as a rhythmicity. Some say, I don't know rhythm, but actually can. You play, you know already. We all have. It's just that it helps us to enhance more. The improvisation and example playing. Later on, you know how to have the orchestra. So thank that. Like To Fong, you love to do the orchestra laughter. I still can remember. You go then every time in the garden there, Pelangi Leshamo, come, let's do orchestra laughter. Then To Fong will do. Wow, I really love that. Then there's another source that I got. The benefits that is more profound a bit. Rhythm falling in synchronization and reduce stress, social isolation. So once you come out to play, there's no more isolation. Now, isolation can lead to depression, can lead to suicidal feelings as well. So you come out and drum. And the art of making music in the group, a team building, definitely create connection to promote social integration. And research have shown that it will reduce psychosocial stress, immuno-enhancing effect. My body connection. Laughter also got my body connection, right? So drumming also got my body connection. All interrelated. Community drumming, sense of connection to self, not only self, but also to the community, sense of family connection, sense of community connection. This is the author. If you want to read, you can Google search, and then she will write a lot about this. Camilleri. Then corporate drumming, yeah, that's why drumming is also good business. Like laughter also good business. Drumming also can. If you are good, people will engage you. For team building, support, expression, employee satisfaction, collaboration, creativity, and also respect. Interdisciplinary respect. This magazine, they talk about it. And finally, the point here, drumming releases endorphins, laughter also. But you cannot just drum 1 second, you expect endorphin to come out. At least 20 minutes. Endorphins, then enkephalins. What are enkephalins? Enkephalins are actually small peptides that it's also a neurotransmitter in us. So it is inhibit pain fiber. So it's a painkiller. These are enkephalins. Then alpha waves. What are alpha waves? Alpha waves usually this one Bachan very good in this alpha wave and all that. So in practicing mindfulness, alpha wave it occur when we are engaged in activities such as daydream. When we daydream, when we meditate, a lot of alpha wave boom 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 release. So this type of wave it will reduce symptoms of depression and will improve creativity. So the more you play drum, you'll be more creative, like they say, associated with the general feelings of well-being and euphoria. So you don't need to take drugs. You play drum. It's also very good. Research study again, drumming out drugs. So they actually use drumming to alleviate self-centeredness, isolation, alienation, creating a sense of connectedness with self and others. So this research was the drug addicts. They do a study and they find that it really helped. It's a complementary therapy for addiction. So the studies you want, you just can go to this Winkelmann 2003. Yep. And okay, This is 1 or 2 minutes. Mr. He is here or not? He's already in his 80s now, but he's so kanghu. So he facilitated drum circle in a psychiatric hospital. This was some years back. Just listen to him. He also used ho ho ha ha, I think so. Let's see. Five years ago. Okay, I'll stop there because it's quite a long one. So he's also showing how to sculpture. So all this practical, we will have another session face-to-face to do that. Now, I just want to run through the nine unwritten rules set by Arthur Howe. This is all extract from his drummagazine.com. And yes, when we want to play drum, we want to be in a drum circle, at least you must know some rules and etiquette. Then people will say, oh, at least you know something about drum circle. So listen very, very, very carefully because I am also very passionate about the etiquette of drum circle. You see, number 1, already this Arthur Howe talk about not to wear your ring, your watches, your bracelet while playing hand drum because this will damage the head of the drum as well as injure yourself. You know, if you wear, you will injure yourself. So if you really want, you can wear something over it, like some ring cannot take out. They put plaster, those plaster over your ring. So when you hit, the ring will not hit onto the drum head. You know, drums can be $1,000 over, you know, some drums, and some drums also at least also $300-400 ringgit in Malaysia. So drum circle director and all those who play drum, please check on one another usually before a drum circle to the public, the facilitator will make announcement to all those there to remove whatever there is, or maybe they can choose to play other instruments. But if they want to play drum, they have to take out the ring, the watches, and the bracelet. Please take note now, because at least they say Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club members know how to play drum properly. See, even Arthur Howe mentioned the first one, number 1. Number 2, ask permission before playing someone else's drum, because some of them, they bring their own drum. So we don't simply grab their drum, or when we see nobody is there, then we take their drum, because to them, the drummer is like their handphone, or very precious one. So it's very personal. So always remember. But because our drum is more on the public, we all share. But there are people who have, that's my drum, you cannot touch my drum, so better don't touch. It's personal. It's not saying they don't want to share, but because it's very personal to them. Then if someone gets up and leave the circle to get a drink, don't immediately jump in to take their seat, because sometimes they want to come back. Some of them, they will put something on the chair to say that they are coming back. Or some maybe will put the drum upside down to show that, you know, actually they still want to play that place. So these are some of the etiquette. So as members, or for those who know about drum circle, we show example. Then number 4, listen as much as you play. I mentioned that if you are not able to hear others, that means you are too noisy. Listen as much as you play. So listening to what's going on, and you will have a better sense how to fit in. You listen, then you blend in. You listen, then you will know how to blend in. If you really don't know how to go in and blend in, you just enjoy the music lah. Just enjoy the music until you get the rhythm. You can blend in. Now, Maggie, when you play drum, you also know when to blend in. You know, and you cannot just go there and you play your own, and then the whole group will stare at you. So support the fundamental groove. There will be a groove there already. So you support. You support. So we don't need to keep on creating our own. You see, we support the group. They already play this tune. We just support in. So this is a good participation. Leave enough rhythmic space in the circle for others to express themselves. Because some of them, maybe they want to play their tune, and you find that it's good, you let them play. Give them some space to express themselves. Later on, another one will play theirs. They play theirs. By participating in more, you will understand more. But these are some of the rules that we observe, and then we see how it goes. Number 7, play at the volume. This is the one that I say. If you cannot hear, if you cannot hear yourself, that means, no, if you can only hear yourself, you are probably not having a constructive musical relationship with the rest already. Good volume dynamic create good relationship. So you play soft enough to hear everyone around you. And then we follow the tempo, follow the volume. Facilitator will tell you, play loud, play soft, play loud, play soft. Later, when you be facilitator, you also want people to follow your gestures. So just pay attention and share the solo space. Some people may want to jump in or they want to play solo. Sometimes the facilitator will see this person playing the flute. So we'll ask all be quiet and let the person to play the flute just to play. This is what we call solo. So there are some who want to show their talent, so they keep on want to be solo. So we as participants, we also allow others to also have their solo, or sometimes 2 or 3 of them can play together. Sometimes the facilitator will choose 3 of you play, then the rest all quiet. Just enjoy the music. It's what I meant by the solo space you have to share or share. And don't smoke in the circle. Same like clowning. Remember not Maggie, clowning. We don't see the clown there smoking. So even laughter, we don't see you smoke and laugh. This one you choke yourself, you harm yourself. So drumming is a high energy aerobic exercise. Respect everyone else need to breathe uncontaminated air while in such close quarters. Because sometimes in certain countries, smoking is like everywhere. So in drumming, at least there's some space you don't smoke. Okay, so I've covered most of it, and now we learn some rhythm. I will share this with you. Get ready something that you can hit on, or maybe just a table. This lady is very good, Judy Atkinson. They give you 5 rhythms, 5 rhythms that you can play. And what you can say, you can play. Like you say, if you know how to say, I love apple pie, then you know how to play. Let's listen to her. I will just play one, and then here she show you 5 beats. Listen to her first.
I'm Judy Atkinson, and I'm going to be sharing with you some rhythms that are very simple. And one of the key principles in learning to play a drum quickly and easily is, if you can say it, you can play it. So we're going to say some phrases, and I'll show you how to play them on both the djembe, the African djembe, and also with the tabano, with the mallets, the Cuban tabano. So I'll do 5 different rhythms, so you'll have lots of repertoire for your facilitation. So the first one is, I love apple pie. I love apple pie on the drum. I love apple pie. So center, and edge on the djembes. I love apple pie. I love apple pie. And on the tabano, it would just be I love, and then tick, tick, tick. I love, tick, tick, tick. So really easy on the top and the side. Awesome. First rhythm. Second one. I love, but then to play my drum. I love to play my drum. So I love to play my drum. I love to play my drum. And I love to play my drum. I love to play my drum. So those 2 the rhythm on both the drums. Now mashed potatoes. I love this one. because it's kind of a funky beat and it sounds a little bit different than the other two. And all these rhythms can flow together. So you can give one rhythm to the tabanos, another one to the djembes, have a bass drum going on the bass drums, on the frame drums, and you've got a 3-part rhythm going. They all flow nicely together. So mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, mashed. Nice, nice rhythm, a little bit different. Do it all on the top, on the tabano. That's a really nice one. I really like that one. It's fun. And then hot chocolate is a fabulous rhythm because it's also really, it's fast and it goes really nice with all the other ones. So it's just hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate, middle, edge, edge, middle, tone, tone, bass, tone, tone, bass, tone, tone, middle, edge, edge. Chocolate. So that's another nice.
I will only show you 4, but I will share the video into the WhatsApp group, and then you all can go and practice. So you see, it's a what you can say it, you can play it. If you can say it, you can play it. So the 5 rhythms there. So just you don't need to practice you don't need to practice. That is under the practical. Actually today I'm showing theory only. It's just that I got a little bit more time and another few more minutes. That's why I share with you the rhythm. And this is the one that we've been talking about, where Senwa and Bachan, both of them, they will be, and with the theme, is a Tuesday. That means every 4th Tuesday, is it? Every 4th Tuesday. This was last month. This was last month. So then they will go to the hospital Permai, which is a psychiatric hospital, to have laughter yoga and community drum circle. If you go to our Facebook, Laughter Yoga Malaysia, and also Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club Facebook, there'll be some pictures there. Psychiatric wards, we cannot show the pictures of the patients and all that, so it's been blurred off. The videos I have not put up yet, but you can also see, especially on the Laughter Yoga. Bachan and Senwa, they were there. So look out for more news in our Facebook. And okay, this one also I will just put it up because this is the one that Singapore, this Sham, he demonstrated awful skills on Singapore. How are you? And then our Siu Mei copy, and then Siu Mei do it. So I will show Siu Mei because this one is about 3-4 minutes. Siu Mei one is only less than 1 minute. She practiced what was learned from Sham. So you just have a look like just the last part of the drum circle, which we had it at the Medini City at the Iskandar Learning Festival. Yeah, so this is what we see, we learn, and then we practice it. So some of the resources from Ataha, from Remo, these slides I will give you all. If you want, you can personally message me or what, or if, and again, this is like, sounds familiar, right? Like the laughter challenge, No doobie. Now you know a little bit about drum circle. Some people have not heard before, so now you know a bit. You know, but you must do. Not no. Then after 3 months down the road, what did Lee Jin taught us? Forgot. You must do until you become. You all can do that for laughter. I'm sure you can do this for music, especially drum circle. 40-day challenge is that those videos I will share with you all every day just practice lah. Every day they practice. If you all like, you can take video of yourself and then show it to us. Yeah, I see something here. Bacha need to go, so went off already lah. And Mui Chen said, think good thoughts, say good words, do good things. Okay, so the 40-day challenge is basically more on practicing the rhythm, and then you want to see whether you do right or wrong, you video it, and then you compare with the YouTube that I showed just now. So all of us have a rhythm. Remember that in our heart here, we have a rhythm. Pumba, 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 pumba. If no rhythm means a person is not alive anymore. No? Pumba, 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 pumba. Okay, so this challenge yourself. And the summary, I have talked about the different types of drum circle. Basically, there are the 3 types now. One is a very loose one very structured one, and one is in between, that is the community drum circle. And the benefits, you all have shared fabulous benefits, all from you all, and then we just add on a bit more. And after that, the unwritten rules of drum circle etiquette. I hope that all practitioners of drum circle will listen to Arthur Howe on how to take care, especially the drums. And also, when finishing the drum, help to collect the equipments and all that. That one will be another class. And of course, we play some basic drum rhythms. Very, 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 very basic. One last one. See whether this is the last or not. Okay lah. I won't play this up because this one is a universal beat. It's chocolate milk and potato chips. I will send you all the video. Then you all play lah. And question and answer. Okay, any questions? 1 or 2 more minutes before we call it off. Anybody want to ask anything? Or later? Or everybody so happy?
Smita, she wants to ask question.
Smita, yes?
My question is, suppose we have a drum circle and all of us have instruments. And suppose a stranger walks in without any instrument, do we keep extra instruments to provide someone who just walks in, or what do we do in such a situation?
Oh, like for Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club, our Joyous Community Drum Circle, we always bring extras because you can have the wood block, you can have the metal, you can have the rattles and all that. So we always offer, but we yes, and then the facilitator have to mention that at the end, all must return the equipment. So it's on loan. Definitely, because a lot of them would not bring their own because it's not so polished yet for drum circle, especially in Johor Bahru. Not like in the Western country, some of them, when they talk about drum circle, they will bring their own. They bring their own. Some they bring their own chairs. But here, we have to provide most of the things first. Yeah, good question, Smita. So if you want to form a drum circle, make sure you have ample equipment. Yes. The smaller thing, drums, you can have, you know, like
use our hands also. One.
Oh yes. If you go to the YouTube and see about drum circle, they talk about rhythm. Like Bill Lewis from Kuala Lumpur, he used body percussion for the rhythm. Good. Thank you. Good question.
Thank you.
Any other question? Very good class.
Thank you, Regine.
Okay, so if no, then this saying by Joseph Walker, the high school principal, he said that drumming is essentially a social behavior. When we connect with other humans through rhythm, devoid, regardless of race, culture, prejudice, there is something pure and compelling about it. So drum, especially circle drumming, is very social, very humane. Yeah, this is very nice wordings from him. And this is our Facebook, Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club. Anything, any question you want, you can forward to the club or you can forward to me.